You used to be able to sit down and read for hours, watch a full movie without checking your phone, have a conversation without your mind drifting somewhere else entirely, and now, you struggle to get through a 3-minute video without reaching for something else to do. If that sounds familiar, you are not broken. But something has changed, and today I am going to show you exactly how to get it back. Here is what nobody tells you about attention. It is not a personality trait. It is not something you either have or you do not. Attention is a skill, and like any skill, it can deteriorate when you stop practicing it. It can also be rebuilt in 30 days, starting today. Hey guys, the Level Up guy here. If you're new, I help people with improving their lives in every single way. Before we get into the plan, you need to understand what actually happened to your focus. Because if you do not understand the problem, no solution is going to stick. Your brain runs on a reward system built around a chemical called dopamine. When something surprising or stimulating happens, your brain releases a little hit of dopamine. That feeling drives you to seek more. For most of human history, that system worked beautifully. Your environment did not change fast enough to overwhelm it. But over the last decade, every major technology platform has been engineered specifically to trigger that reward system as frequently as possible. Short videos, endless scrolling, notification badges, each one is a tiny dopamine hit. And when you get hundreds of them every single day, your brain starts recalibrating. It raises its threshold for what counts as stimulating. Suddenly, anything that does not deliver instant gratification starts to feel unbearable. A book feels slow. A conversation feels boring. Even your own thoughts feel uncomfortable. Your attention span has not disappeared. It has just been hijacked. Now here is the good news. Your brain is plastic. That means it literally changes its physical structure based on what you repeatedly do. Every time you sustain focus on something difficult, you are strengthening the neural pathways responsible for attention. Every time you give in to distraction, you are reinforcing the opposite. The 30-day plan I am about to walk you through is designed to exploit this plasticity in your favor. Now before I break it down in 3 phases, I always share resources for self-improvement on this channel. And a big part of rebuilding your attention span is offloading the useless bandwidth tasks to systems like AI, for example. And in this video, I'll share a super helpful tool in the description of this video that uses AI to help with stocks and your finances, replacing motivation with a system making life so much easier. Make sure you wait until I get to that part. Now, let me break it down into 3 phases. Phase 1 covers days 1 through 10, and the goal here is simple. Stop making it worse. You cannot rebuild attention in an environment designed to destroy it. So the first thing you need to do is conduct a serious audit of your digital environment. Look at your daily screen time. Be honest with yourself. Identify the 2 or 3 apps that are consuming the most of your time and give you the least back in return. These are almost always short-form video platforms and social media feeds. You do not have to delete them, but you need to create friction. Move them off your home screen. Turn off all non-essential notifications. Set app limits. The goal is to make reaching for them require a conscious decision rather than a reflex. During phase 1, you are also going to start practicing something called single tasking. This means deliberately doing one thing at a time. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. When you talk to someone, just be in that conversation. This feels almost uncomfortable at first. And that discomfort is actually information. It tells you how dependent your brain has become on constant stimulation. But push through it. Start small. Pick one activity every day and commit to giving it your full, undivided attention for just 10 minutes. That is your only goal in phase 1. 10 minutes of deliberate focus, once a day, while cleaning up your digital environment. Phase 2 runs from days 11 through 20, and this is where you start actively building. You are going to introduce a daily deep work block. This is a period of time where you work on something cognitively demanding with 0 distractions. No phone nearby, no background noise, no open tabs you do not need. Start with 20 minutes. Yes, that might feel like a lot right now. If your mind wanders, that is completely normal. The practice is not about achieving perfect focus. The practice is about noticing when your attention has drifted and gently bringing it back. That act of returning is the actual exercise. Think of it like a mental bicep curl. Each return strengthens the muscle. During phase 2, you should also bring back long-form content. Pick a book that genuinely interests you and commit to reading for 15 minutes every night before bed, not on your phone. A physical book if you can. Reading is one of the most powerful exercises for attention because it demands that you construct an entire world inside your mind using only words on a page. Nothing is animated for you. Nothing autoplays. You have to actively engage. If you have not read regularly in a while, the first few nights will feel like pushing through mud. By day 15, most people start to notice something shift. The restlessness begins to quiet down. You should also start taking what I call boredom walks. Once a day, go outside for 10 minutes with no phone, no podcast, no music. Just walk and let your mind do whatever it wants. This sounds almost insultingly simple, but it is genuinely one of the most powerful things you can do. Boredom is not the enemy of attention. It is actually the training ground. When your brain has nothing external to latch onto, it starts generating its own internal momentum. That capacity for self-directed thought is exactly what chronic distraction destroys. Now, this is the part I told you to wait for. Everything in this plan comes down to one idea. Your attention is finite, and you should be spending it on what actually matters, not burning it on tasks a system can handle better than you. And here's one of the biggest bandwidth drains most guys never think about: managing your money. Checking charts, refreshing your portfolio, doom-scrolling finance takes, trying to figure out if now's the time to buy or sell. That's not what investing is. It's just another feed hijacking the exact attention you're working so hard to rebuild. So the tool I promised you is called Chart Prime. I'll have it linked below, as it's an AI-powered charting system that reads trend shifts, reversals, and institutional money movement for you in real time. So instead of manually watching the market and draining your focus, you let the system do the watching. That's the whole philosophy of this video applied to your finances. Replace the reactive, distracted checking with a system that runs whether you feel like it or not. I've got a link to Chart Prime below. It takes 10 minutes to set it up once. Stop giving the market your attention every hour and put that focus back into the deep work we just talked about. Now, Phase 3. Phase 3 covers the final 10 days, days 21 through 30, and this is where you consolidate everything into a sustainable lifestyle. You are going to extend your deep work block. Push it from 20 minutes to 45. Some days it will feel effortless. Other days it will feel impossible. Both are fine. You are building resilience, not perfection. This is also the phase where you need to address your morning routine. The first 30 minutes after you wake up are neurologically critical. Your brain is in a highly impressionable state when you first open your eyes. If the first thing you do every morning is check your phone, you are essentially training your brain to begin each day in reactive, distracted mode. In Phase 3, your phone does not get touched for the first 30 minutes of your day. No exceptions. Use that time to do something intentional. Journal, stretch, sit quietly with your coffee, whatever you want. Just make it your choice, not an algorithmic one. By day 30, if you have followed this plan, you are going to notice some real changes. Tasks that used to feel impossible to start will feel more accessible. You will find yourself finishing things. Conversations will feel richer. Books will feel enjoyable again. Your mind will feel quieter, more like a space you actually want to inhabit. But I want to be honest with you here. Day 30 is not the finish line. It is the beginning of a new baseline. The platforms you have been restricting are still out there, still optimizing for your attention, still getting better at capturing it. This is a practice you maintain, not a problem you solve once and walk away from. There is also something deeper worth saying. Your attention is not just a productivity tool. Where you place your attention is essentially where your life happens. The moments you are truly present for are the moments that form memories, deepen relationships, and give your life texture and meaning. Chronic distraction does not just make you less productive. It makes your life feel thinner, like you are watching it happen rather than actually living it. So if rebuilding your focus feels like a self-improvement project, that is fine. But understand what is actually at stake. You are not just trying to get more done. You are trying to be more present for your own life. 30 days. Start today. Your first assignment is to pick one app, move it off your home screen right now, and commit to 10 minutes of single tasking before the day is over. That is it. Small start, serious momentum. If this video was useful, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to go deeper on building better mental habits, the next video is right there. I will see you in it.